Hello students and welcome to this video. In this video we will solve question number 451 to 460 as well as we will look at question 449 again. The links to download the PDF will be in description. Also at the end I will show you how you can download all the PDFs from the website and maintain updated copy and my question and answer website which I have created for you. So first let's get 449 out of the way. Okay, so there were typing issues and I have not yet fixed them so that we can correct it. So question 449, as you remember, I wouldn't read this again. This is the question 449. So now the problem was that there is a typing mistake here. N of B is missing. Okay, so A was 10 to the power 60, which means 2 to the power 60 multiplied by 5 to the power 60. So n of A is 61 square, that is 61 divided from this. We can pick 2 from power 0 to 60. So 61, and same for 5, so 61 square. Now B is 20 to the power 50, right? That means 2 to the power 100 into 5 to the power 50. This should be B, okay? So NB would be 101 because this is 100 multiplied by 51. And C is 30 to the power 40. So that means 2 into 3 into 5 whole to the power 40. So it is 41 cubed. And that is how we have proceeded after that. Okay. So we will leave this here and the rest of the problem follows that. So now we can continue from 451. So you see that in 449 I got confused because this was written. All right. Here B is missing. So that's why I got confused. Okay, so continuing with the problems, 451 says that I have 6 friends and during a certain vacation I met them during several dinners. I found that I dined with all the 6 exactly on one day, with every 5 of them on 2 days, with every 4 of them on 3 days, with every 3 of them on 4 days, and with every 2 of them on 5 days. Every friend was present at 7 dinners and every friend was absent at 7 dinners. How many dinners did I have alone? So we let AI be the set of days on which ith friend is present, where I varies from 1 to 6. Now number of AI is equal to 7 and number of AI prime is also 7. Also given that AI intersection AJ is equal to 5. AI intersection AJ intersection AK is equal to 4 and so on. We have all that. So the set of unions would be 13. This is the total number of dinners where at least one friend is present. And total number of dinners is AI plus AI prime is equal to 14. So total number of dinners where I was alone is 1. Question 452 says that a student on vacation for D days observed that it rained 7 times morning or afternoon. When it rained in the afternoon, it was clear in the morning. There were 5 clear afternoon and there were 6 clear mornings. Find D. Okay. So let MR denote the set of morning rainy days and AR be the set of afternoon rainy days. Then MR prime will represent clear mornings and AR prime will represent clear afternoons. We are given that MR intersection AR is equal to 5, MR prime is equal to 6, AR prime is equal to 5. So MR union AR is equal to 7. Also given that MR and AR are disjoint sets and number of MR is equal to D minus 6, number of AR is equal to D minus 5. Applying the principle of inclusion and exclusion, we have number of MR union AR is equal to the set theory formula, which means D is equal to 9. Question 456 says that on a rainy day, n people go to a party. Each of them leaves his, it should be there, the raincoat at the counter of the gate. Find the number of ways in which the raincoats are handed over to guests after the function is over so that no one receives his or her own raincoat. So straight up problems of derangements, you put the formula and there is your answer. So question 454 says that find the number of permutations of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in which exactly one number occupies its natural position. So we can choose one number in 5 ways. Rest 4 numbers are a case of derangements, which means d4 is equal to 9. So total number of ways is 45. Question 455 says that there are 5 boxes of 5 different colors. Also, there are 5 balls of color same as those of boxes. In how many ways can we place 5 balls in 5 boxes such that all balls are placed in boxes of color not same as those of the ball? At least 2 balls are placed in boxes of the same color. So first case is direct case of derangement, that is 44, D5, D44. Now we have got 2 balls in correct boxes, that is total number of ways minus number of ways to place all balls in wrong boxes minus number of ways to place one ball in the correct box. So we have 5 factorial minus 44 minus number of ways to place one ball in correct box. So we have 5C1 ways to place one ball in correct box, and then rest 4 will be wrong. So derangements is 9. And total number of arrangements in this case will be 45. So the required answer is 120 minus 44 minus 45, that is 31. Question 456 says that in how many ways 6 letters can be placed in 6 envelopes such that no letters is placed in its corresponding envelope? At least 4 letters are placed in correct envelopes. At most 3 letters are placed in wrong envelopes. So first we have a direct case of derangement, d6 is equal to 265. Now number of ways to place at least 4 letters correctly is equal to 4 letters placed correctly plus 5 letters placed correctly plus 6 letters placed correctly, that is equal to 64 into 1 plus 0 plus 1, that is 16. For at most 3 letters correctly, we have 6 letters placed correctly plus 5 letters placed correctly plus 4 plus 3. So you have got the answer here as 56. I'm not going to explain it. You should be able to figure it out by now. Question 457 says that find the number of 1 to 100 which are neither divisible by 2 nor by 3 nor by 7. So we let A denote the number of sets divisible by 2, B by 3 and C by 7. So NA is 50 and B is 33 and C is equal to 14. Now we find the intersections. So N intersection B will mean divisible by 6, that is 16. A intersection C will mean divisible by 14, that is 7, and so on. This A intersection B intersection C will mean 2, 3 6 times 7. So this is divisible by 42. So we have got this number as 2. Now we find the union from the formula. We get it as 72. So what we need is none. It should be divisible by none. So we take a complement. 100 minus 72, 28. Question 458 says that find the number of numbers from amongst 1, 2, 3 to 500 which are divisible by none of 2, 3, 5. Same question as previous one. You do the same kind of calculations and you get the final answer as 134. Okay, exact replica of question 457, just that 7 is replaced by 5 and 100 is replaced by 500. Question 459 says that find the number of 3 elements of the subsets 1 through 10 in which least element is 3 and the greatest element is 7. So when the least element is 3, remaining 2 can be chosen from 7 in 7C2 ways. When 7 is greatest, remaining 2 can be chosen from 6 in 6C2 ways. Number of subsets satisfying both conditions is 3 because elements remaining are 4, 5, 6. Thus, from principle of inclusion exclusion, the answer is 6C2 plus 7C2 minus 3, that is 33. Question 460 says that find the number of n-digit numbers which contain the digits 2 and 7 but not the digits 0, 1, 8 and 9. So optional digits are 3, 4, 5, 6. Number of n-digit numbers can be made from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is 6 to the power n because there are 6 digits which can be repeated. Number of n-digit numbers containing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is 5 to the power n, and similarly for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And number of n-digits number containing only 3, 4, 5, 6 is 4 to the power n. Thus required number is 6 to the power n minus 2 times 5 to the power n minus 4 to the power n. And with that, we conclude the 10 more questions on permutation combination. Now the time is to show you the website. So you can come to my website astrolock.org. Algebra, trigonometry, and coordinate geometry are second, third, and fourth link. The date mentioned here is the date on which the file was updated. When you download the file, it won't contain date, so you should put date from the website manually, because otherwise you won't know when the file is updated. You won't know whether you have the old copy or the new copy. I cannot put the date in the file name because on YouTube, if I put the link with the date, then when the file will get updated, I will have to change all the links, which is practically infeasible for me. Now the question answer website I was talking about is kunjika.astrolock.org. You come here, you have got questions, and there is one question for now, and you can come here, you can ask questions. I'm working on something called markdown help, and you can see that here it's not here, I'm working on it, and there are a few bugs here which I'm going to patch. So you have got these tags. For example, if you are asking questions about algebra, you should tag them algebra. For trigonometry, you should tag them with trigonometry. For coordinate geometry, you have this. Calculus is also there, probability is there. So you can ask questions on this. Others are programming and Kundiga related tags. So make sure you create a login here. To create a login, you come to register, pick a username, pick an email, and you will be sent a link. You click that link, you will be registered, then you log in, you put your email, you will be sent a code, paste that code in the next screen, and you will be logged in. To ask questions, you need to be logged in. To answer questions, you will be logged in as well. Okay, so make sure you make your login to ask mathematical questions, because on YouTube you can't ask complex mathematical formulas, but here we can do that. Also related to question 449, I have not updated it yet. That is, I have to write here. This is a dot actually. Okay, so in a sense, it is correct. I thought that it was multiplication. So in essence, I don't need to do anything. It is correct actually in its current form. However, there is one minor observation you can make. There should be a space here after the dot and 2. Between dot and 2, if there is a space, there is no confusion. But if there is no space, then it appears as if it is multiplication. Okay. And the second thing is that if you look at the question 449, it is 20 to the power 50. Okay. So yeah, this is correct. So that should be a space, and that would make it clear. For now, it is confusing. It is correct as such it is. Okay, but I get confused very easily. So with this, we come to the end of this video, and I hope that you are finding the videos useful and informative for your studies. So keep watching the videos, and if you have not watched the earlier videos on playlist, go ahead and watch them. We have covered this book, so starting from logarithm, progressions, complex numbers, polynomials, and we are in combinatorics. And now, as you know, we have covered till question 460. So if you want to see how many questions are remaining, we should take a look. 526. That means 66 more questions. So in 1 week, we will finish this chapter, and then we will move on to mathematical induction. Okay, and we should be able to cover this book quite fast with 10 problems every day. So once again, thanks a lot for watching, and keep practicing. I will take my leave here. We meet again tomorrow with 10 more questions. Till then, I will take my leave, and you keep practicing. Have a nice day.